We're going to pick you up on there, Mike. It's just
I'll shut now. Eva, Jo, what a match. I think we'll have to go through it chronologically to actually work out how the story unfolded, starting with the Surrey innings. You had them in a good place, I thought, at 117 for 6, and then for their last 3-4 wickets, whatever it was, to add on 190. Eva, how did you feel that innings went for Essex in the field?
Yeah, as you said, I thought we were really on top, kind of post power play, and yeah, I think 117 for 6, I think they were, and yeah, we were really in the driving seat. But they put a bit of a partnership together and kind of played really simply, to be honest. Kind of kept the good balls out. They ran really well between the wickets. I thought we actually bowled all right, and not too many boundaries in there. So yeah, I thought they ran really well, but probably let them get a few too many. And yeah, I just nearly got there in the chase, but not quite.
For you personally, another 5 for? I think the last time I spoke to you was the Warwickshire game, wasn't it, when you got a 5 for then? So on a personal level, satisfying, a catch as well. It's good, always good to see the stats backing up the effort that you put in.
Yeah, it's nice personally, I guess, but it obviously would mean a lot more if we were getting the results. Yeah, I kind of would take not get any wickets if it meant that we won. So yeah, it's nice, but yeah, kind of would have liked to get the win.
So, you were looking at 260 as a team. What was the talk in the hutches at the turnaround? Was it achievable in most people's minds?
Yeah, 100%. Sort of the way that we went about chasing scores of a similar target last year, and the sort of blueprint that we set ourselves in 50 over cricket, and knowing that the pitch is always pretty good here at Chelmsford, yeah, we always felt in the game. The rate never really got above 6.5s, which yeah, you feel pretty confident that as long as you're still kicking around in the 49th over, that you're going to get across the line. But to fall short like we did, I guess was a little bit disappointing. But I thought, on the whole, it was, yeah, it felt pretty well managed. Like when I was out there batting, I didn't feel too stressed about the run rate in particular. Yeah.
But you made the run rate different, because when you came out, I think it was 143 needed off 21, so that's a shot shy of 7 and over, and it looked like Surrey was suffocating the Essex innings. What was your mindset as you stepped out? Because it did all change as soon as you got out there on the track.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a bit of a tricky start to the season for me on a personal note, but after a knock up at Headingley on Saturday that we unfortunately fell short in as well, I sort of just freed myself up to sort of have quite a boundary first mindset, and yeah, to sort of go out there and play quite freely seems to have sort of unlocked something within me, I guess, might want for a better term. And yeah, I felt pretty comfortable when I was out there, and yeah, I wasn't really thinking about wickets in hand or the run rate in particular, just more how I'm going to score my runs, and thinking about how the score's going to get broken down in that regard.
Yeah, the long ball started happening. What was it, 6 sixes? I mean, we've seen some big sixes here, but some of those were up there with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice being able to clear the ropes, and yeah, I'm not sure I've ever done it 6 times in an inning, so I mean, that's a positive. But as Eva said, to contribute is one thing, but to contribute when your team actually gets across the line means so much more. So I think there are positives and stuff that we can take, and hopefully we'll bring it all together for the T20s and have an exciting T20 Blast campaign.
Eva, what were the thoughts going on in the dugouts as you saw this lady begin to turn things round, which is what it was?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for kind of the first bit, I was waiting to go into bat, and yeah, I just thought that Jo's intent was unbelievable, and kind of just striking the ball so cleanly and looked really clear, as she said, on where she wanted to hit, and kind of managing the bowlers and managing which end to target and all that kind of thing. So I mean, it was amazing to watch. But just sorry that someone couldn't hang in there with you.
The disappointment is obvious, and it's palpable and totally understandable. Now though, you've got a bit of a break as we go into the Vitality Blast, and I was talking to Eva before, it's a different mindset, there's different tactics, it works in a slightly different way, so I guess that may have come at a good time for Essex women right now.
Yeah, I'd probably say so. We've got a few injuries in the camp as well, so we've been sort of managing them over the past few games, which is never ideal, but we've shown a lot of positives from the last few games from where we were at the start of the season. So if we can sort of draw out the positives from what sort of Eva's bowling up top and Copy and Ez sort of supporting that as well, and hitting a few more boundaries, which is something that we've done in the past couple of games, bringing that together for the T20 Blast campaign should be super exciting.
Well, it was a fascinating performance to watch from the sidelines. I have to say, Eva, your fifer was going to get you another award up until this lady stepped out, and a remarkable 73 not out. So congratulations, Jo, for that Ambassador Cruise Line Player of the Match. Go well in the Vitality Blast, both of you.
Thanks
very much.